not having it, getting rid of it, because we're all stressed out in a variety of ways. COVID itself has gotten us seriously stressed out, and we need to really stop the nonsense because stress can be killing you. You get extremely sick from stress. All the illnesses can come from stress. You can gain weight from stress. You can sleep poorly from stress, and you need sleep in order to feel healthy and have strong days. You can get depression, moodiness. There is so much that stress can cause. And if you have kids, you're stressing them out too because everything you feel, they feel. Hi, Czar. Good morning. How are you? So, before we get started on 8 things that you can actually do today to reduce your stress, let me tell you who I am. I'm Celia Kibler. I'm an author of Raising Happy Toddlers and family empowerment coach. And I am on a mission to stop a million parents from yelling at their kids. Why? It's stressing you out, it's stressing your kids out, and it's actually ruining their self esteem, their self worth, everything that makes them a strong, confident adult. You are crushing by consistently yelling at them. I give parents tools and strategies and techniques that I work with in my group coaching, my private coaching, so that they can end the generational cycles of dysfunction and abuse and start creating childhoods that all of you can blossom from. Okay, I'm a mommy of 5, 2 I gave birth to, 3 I gained through marriage. I'm a grandma to 9 wonderful grandchildren, and I've been teaching and coaching parents and kids for 40 years now. So, I'm here to talk to you about stress. Let's take care of this crazy thing because it's killing us. It's actually killing us, and it's causing all kinds of dysfunction. Okay, so here's 8 things, and you can start doing this now. So, number one, stop worrying about issues that you can't control and start being concerned with and taking action on what you can control. There are a lot of problems that arise in our lives. And as parents, we have a lot of concerns with our children, with what we're doing, feeling like a bad parent. Oh, and by the way, at the end of this, I'm going to tell you all about our summer Sanity special, which is going to help you get through the summer with your kids. Super duper, extremely affordable, and a great bonus on top of that. So let's start taking care of problems that we can find solutions for and start planning out your solution. So if there's a reoccurring problem, look at it, examine it, brainstorm solutions, and figure out something that you can start doing to help that. And if you can't figure it out, get help. Be it me, be it someone else, depending on what the problem is, but reach out and get help if you can't do it yourself. Number 2, really find out what triggers your stress. Is it something your children do? Is it hunger? Is it sleep? Is it thirst? Is it overwhelm? Those are the 4 big triggers, and they affect you and your children. So if your kids are being a little too stressed out or they're, crying a lot or throwing tantrums, what are their triggers? Are you addressing their triggers in their life? Are you addressing your triggers? Start thinking about it and examine that. All of these steps you can examine and brainstorm and find solutions for. Don't forget, number 3, that you are important too. You need some rest. You need some relaxation. You need some me times, maybe some primping. Take a break. Maybe you like to do yoga or some form of exercise, a great stress reducer. Maybe you just want to go outside and get fresh air, sit, relax, read a book, also reduces stress. Do you have a hobby that you like to do? My husband's been building these little micro miniature models. Works great to reduce stress. Maybe you like to paint, whatever it is, or write. Take a walk. Have tea, although this is coffee, not tea, but you can imagine tea in this cup. Have a tea time. It's even fun to have a tea time in the afternoon with your children. Okay. Number 4, change your expectations of yourself. Hi, Keith. So good to see you on here. Hope your morning's going great. Mine is too. Give yourself a break. Give yourself some grace. When you're doing something and it just doesn't go right, instead of being so hard on yourself, instead of saying, "Oh, I'm so stupid. How could I do that? I'm such an idiot. How can I do that?" Stop saying that to yourself because why? It's not true. Hi, Krista. Good morning. Glad you could join us. It's just simply not true. So stop being so hard on yourselves. We all make mistakes. And you know what? When you make a mistake and you realize it was not so good, if it's involving your kids, you can even apologize. Do-overs are allowed in life. So you can absolutely do a do-over. And when you apologize to your children, you give them permission to apologize for things that they did that they didn't intend to do that might have hurt someone else. So stop being so hard on yourself. Stop the negative talk. You are not stupid. You are not an idiot. You are human. And as humans, we make mistakes and possibly we do things without the way we intended to do things. So be more intentional. Take this list to heart. Start being more intentional and taking action. But if something goes wrong, don't stress over it. Okay. All right. Number 5, baby steps. If something in your home, let's talk about environmentally. First of all, big environmental hint, if the TV is on and no one's watching it, turn it off because noise, background noise is chaos and chaos causes stress. So, another thing, if you have clutter around the house or you need to clean up, instead of just getting overwhelmed about all that clutter, start taking baby steps, 10 minutes a day to attack a space that you really want to clean up and say, you know what, this corner right here, I'm going to work on this for 10 minutes. And then the next day, I'm going to work on this for 10 minutes. Set your alarm to start and to end, and then walk away. And before you know it, you will have cleaned out that space. You will feel like the earth is taken off of your shoulders because you've stopped getting so overwhelmed and start taking baby steps to really take care of the stress. When you have stuff to do around the house, get your kids to help. Who has chores set up for your kids? Your kids can do things around the house starting as soon as they walk and are stable. A 2-year-old, you can spray a little schmutz on a table and give them a rag and let them clean off the table. Clearly, they're not going to clean it like you or I would, but that doesn't matter. What matters is they feel big, they feel important. You are showing confidence in them, you are trusting in them. They're going to be so proud of themselves for a job well done. And just let them contribute. Kids need to know responsibility. They need to know that this house that they live in is not just for mom to take care of or dad to take care of. They're a part of the family. They're a part of keeping it organized and clean. So give them that responsibility. All kids love to contribute. And when you make it fun, gets things done. If you're not a part of Pumped Up Parenting on Facebook already, join it and go into the file section. Lots of fun games to make family time fun time. The dice game is in there. It's a great game to get kids enjoying to do little chores each and every day around the house to help everyone keep the house clean and tidy. All right. 7, and I always encourage this, practice gratitude for you and your children. Be grateful. When a child is grateful, they're not always asking for more and more and more. They don't grow up entitled. They grow up to appreciate the things they have. It can totally change an attitude. If you're listening to me live, let me know if you do gratitude. Do you do a family gratitude journal? And I really recommend that you don't just say what you're grateful for, you write it down. Because when you and your children write it down, you can then read it again at night. It can be like a family tradition. Let me remind you of what we said we were grateful for. And the more you practice gratitude, the more expanded your child's brain comes on things that they are grateful for, as opposed to the immediate and materialistic things. They will start expanding their thoughts and expanding their mind and appreciating the world around them. Okay, last thing, guys, this goes back to remembering that you're important, and that is to say no when you need to. I know it's hard, and I know we want to help everyone out, but sometimes doing something that's really going to cause a big stress factor in your day, you just have to say no to. And you can say it kindly, and you can be like, you know what, honey, I really can't do it. Not today, but I'd be happy to help out on another day. Don't stress yourself out. Don't overschedule your day or your children's day. When you overschedule and you stop and say yes to everything instead of saying no when you need to, it stresses everyone out. You're racing around, your kids are getting stressed, everybody's getting stressed. So these are 8 things you can start doing today. Work on problems you can control and examine them and find solutions. Check out what triggers are stressing you, what triggers are stressing your kids. Take some R&R time for yourself. Change your expectations and don't be so hard on yourself. Give yourself a little grace like you give your kids. Baby steps. If there's overwhelm around that environmental chaos, let your kids help. Practice gratitude daily and say no when you need to. Okay, guys. So I think I could give you one more big thing about stress for the summer months coming up. So let me tell you what I've got for you. Hold on, I have to take some coffee. We like to call it the summer sanity pack because in summer, very often parents tend to go a little insane. So let's get sane with all this. Let's take the problem of summer, examine it, and be proactive with it. So I'm offering you guys a low price sanity pack. It's going to include my sleep trainings, which are 2 videos on sleep. Thanks, Keith. It's going to include my video game trainings, which is 2 videos all about video gaming, getting it on the schedule so they're not video gaming from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., what you need to know about video games, what you should be buying. Everything you need to know is packed in there in 2 training videos. I'm also going to give you how to create a summer schedule because you should have a summer schedule. Schedules help everyone really stay on track, helps your kids know what's coming next, helps them not ask you all the time, I'm bored, I'm bored, I'm bored. And it shows you how to make the busy box. If they do come and say, I'm bored. Remember, when my grandkids come and say, I'm bored, you know what I say to them? Who's making you bored? Because only one person can make themselves bored, and that's themselves. No one else can make you bored. So remember to ask your kids if they say, I'm bored, say, who's making you bored? And let them know it's them, not you. You're not doing it. Your job is not to entertain your kids 24/7. So the busy box is discussed in that video, how you make a busy box for your kids so they have a way to entertain themselves. This is so vitally important for your summer so that it is not in complete chaos and stressing all of you out. So you can get the Summer Sanity Pack. You can put a hashtag me in the comment. Actually, put a hashtag summer in the comments and we'll send you the link to get your Sanity pack, all those videos. Plus, you can upgrade to the Peaceful Parenting Academy. And let me tell you, Peaceful Parenting Academy normally sells for $1,500. This is a 49 video, get your family together, get things in place, learn how to create a peaceful, cooperative home instead of a chaotic, yelling home. They're short videos. They're 10, 15 minutes apiece because, we're all parents. We don't have time to sit there for an hour. But you can upgrade for only $30 to get the Peaceful Parenting Academy. I have never offered a package like this before. So get the Summer Sanity pack and get your sanity back for summertime. You will be so grateful you did. All right, guys. So remember, #summer if you want Summer Sanity pack. If you're on Pumped Up Parenting, the link to get it is also in our group. And I really encourage all of you, just spend a little bit of money, hardly anything. It's very inexpensive, and get your summer on schedule. You can use it again and again because this will not be offered for another year. It is only available this week and this week only. Okay, guys. So in the meantime, I appreciate you being here live. I appreciate you being here on the replay. Give me a #after party if you were on the replay, but please put your comments and questions. And as always, I wish you days filled with peace, love, and tons of laughter. Also, a great way to de-stress. Have an awesome day, and I will see you here next time in Pumped Up Parenting. Bye-bye, everyone.